Hi, everyone, and welcome to SEIRIM Cybersecurity Daily Report. So, today we're going to talk about news about iPhone hardware security and SlopAds fraud ring. Hi, Steven. How are you today?
Doing great. This news today is super interesting, so I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah, that's true. I think that there are a lot of listeners who are using iPhones, so I think you will be interested in it as well. So let's dive in. Apple just unveiled a powerful new security feature in its latest iPhones, the iPhone 17 and iPhone Air. It's called Memory Integrity Enforcement, and it's built into the new A19 Pro chips. The idea is simple, but game changing. Stop hackers from exploiting memory bugs like buffer overflows and user after three errors that are often used in spyware and targeted attacks. MRE, which is Memory Integrity Enforcement, uses enhanced memory tagging and secure allocators to catch unsafe memory access in real time, and it even blocks side channel tricks that try to leak tag data. What makes this important is that it's always on, protecting the kernel and more than 70 system processes without slowing down performance. In short, Apple is moving memory safety from a developer option to a built-in security guarantee, raising the bar against mercenary spyware and zero-day exploits. I think this is pretty cool. Don't you think?
I do. This existed before in Android at Google Pixels and at Windows 11 on the hardware level, but it's good to see that Apple's implementing it as well. As far as lessons learned from this, it's just mostly a reminder for cybersecurity folks that buffer overflows are one of the most common technical hack vectors. So memory safety is always key. And if you can get memory protection at the hardware level, it's always good to have and advisable, right? So if
Yeah.
one of your key personnel, an executive or anyone in accounting, might be considering a device upgrade and they're handling especially important information or have high level access, this could help push them to decide to do so. I think it is a real security benefit. It's not just marketing speak. When it's at the hardware level like this, it's really helpful because it adds in more security by default, right? As I mentioned, it's not just a developer option, but it's integrated. So that's key. It also helps because it guards against side channel attacks. It's not just directly when people are hacking anything on your phone, but if they're using more sophisticated execution vulnerabilities, it can help prevent them as well. Ideally, it has a minimal performance impact, so that's good too. So it shouldn't really bog anyone or slow anyone down. And ideally, nobody would turn it off. I don't even know if they would make that possible, but it's good. It's a good thing that cleaning up the memory protection on the devices.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. So basically, talking as security specialists, we're very happy that there is cybersecurity feature in the newest iPhone. But talking as an iPhone user, I'm very glad to say that even though there is really huge update, but it doesn't slow the performance. So for the user, the performance, I think it's the best benefit that it's not slowing it down. So this is cool.
Yeah, it's important.
Okay,
Yep, I agree.
so let's talk about the second news. Let's talk about a massive ad fraud and click fraud operation known as SlopAds, which has been running a cluster of 224 apps that collectively attracted over 38 million downloads across 228 countries. According to the Satori Threat Intelligence and Research team at Human, these apps used advanced techniques to generate fraudulent ad impressions and clicks, stealing revenue from legitimate advertisers. What sets SlopAds apart is use of steganography, where malicious code is hidden within images, and WebViews, which are used to navigate to threat actor-owned cache-out sites. This sophisticated scheme was not immediately detectable by traditional methods. The fraud was triggered only if a user downloaded the app through a paid ad click, further obfuscating the attack. This kind of activity has reached a peak of 2.3 billion bit requests a day. The apps were spread across countries like the US, India, and Brazil, but have since been removed by Google. This is crazy.
Yes, it is. It's highly sophisticated. It's quite insidious. And we pulled this one out today to mention because it was especially creative in the way that they triggered fraud from these apps that people downloaded. They made it such that if the app was loaded from the Play Store, like if you went to the Play Store and got it from there, it didn't commit any fraud. But if you got it downloaded from a reference from another like mobile advertisement and clicked an ad somewhere else and then went through to get this other application. Then it would do fraud on your device. So this prevented cybersecurity researchers from finding it because they're always testing apps from the App Store, right? So it was quite crafty to avoid detection for a long time because of that. Really tricky. Now, we pulled this out today as an example as well, too, because you never know what app on a phone, on a device could be, committing fraud, sending malicious traffic, or conducting malicious behavior, right? It's a note to all admins out there that any device connected to the work network has to be rid of questionable apps, right? And always minimize the apps that you may use. So when in doubt, just do not download an app. Don't add new apps, especially silly ones for games or for unnecessary, features that you don't need. That's a good corporate policy. It's also good personal policy. And just the extreme breadth of this attack. What was the number of apps that had it? 224 apps with 38
Yes,
million
that's a
downloads,
lot.
right? Crazy, affecting millions of people. I'm sure a lot of those folks had corporate access at the company level. So watch out for that, admins.
Yeah, that's really crazy. If I say it as a user, this is a disaster. So you cannot trust any apps. If you want to download an app, go to the official app store. Saying as a security specialist, I think this is amazing how hackers found the way to get their code hidden. So then they got almost like 2.3 billion beats a day. That's really impressive. Of course, like it's awfully impressive, but still what people can do. They're smart.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I forgot to mention one of the most crazy parts about this story, how the hack was occurring. They use steganography, right? So within
yes.
the apps, the code, the malicious code was not appearing readily. It was hidden in 4 PNG images and then unencrypted, and that code put back together from those images. That's the extent to the, complexity they layered in there. A lot to
Mhm.
watch out for there. All right, guys, is that it for us today? We're going to bid you farewell. Anything else from you there, Agadim?
No, that's all. So I just would like to tell you happy Friday. Stay tuned to our news and stay safe and see you tomorrow. Oh,
All
not
right. Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
And see you on Monday. Bye.